Finally, we've got something to talk about, Raiders Nation. Free agency started slow, felt like a ghost town, but now things are getting real. But before we break down all the latest signings, if you want daily updates and the latest news about the NFL, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon so you get every new video first. Now, let's get straight to it. The Raiders have made some big defensive moves. First, they locked in Adam Butler with a 3-year deal. That's huge for the defensive line. But on the flip side, Mary, Hobbs, and Spain are all gone. If you told me a week ago that Spain wasn't coming back, I wouldn't have believed it. But here we are. Now, let's talk about the biggest addition, Chinn. He's stepping in to replace Trevon Moehrig, and he'll be teaming up with Maxx Crosby, Wilkins, and Malcolm C. Some fans call him a budget Derwin James, but if he brings that aggressive tackling and physicality, the Raiders' defense could be stronger than ever. The real question now is, what's next? Are we done, or are the Raiders planning something even bigger? One thing's for sure, this offseason is far from over. Stay tuned, because things are just heating up. Hard hits and smart moves. Let's talk defense. Chinn is stepping in, and this guy knows how to hit hard. He's taller than Trevon Moehrig, brings that physical presence, and guess what? He costs half the price. Some say he's better, some say he's not. But either way, this is a smart move by the Raiders. Now, bringing back Malcolm Koonce is a huge win. Honestly, I thought another team would throw big money at him, but the Raiders got it done. This shows the front office knows when to be aggressive and when to lock in key players without overspending. And let's talk strategy. Think back to the Legion of Boom. Pete Carroll didn't draft safeties and corners high or throw massive contracts at them. Instead, he developed talent, built an elite defense, and made it work. The Raiders seem to be following a similar blueprint, locking down the defensive line first, the heart of any defense. This is why guys like Nate Hobbs and Moehrig are gone. The Raiders are playing it smart, finding cheaper, talented replacements instead of overspending in free agency. And trust me, the moves aren't over yet. This offseason is just getting started. Stay tuned, because more big decisions are coming. Big comebacks and smart moves. The Raiders' defense is about to get a major boost, not just from new signings, but from players finally getting healthy. Last season, Maxx Crosby, Christian Wilkins, and Malcolm Koonce all missed big chunks of the year, and despite that, the defense still finished top 15. Imagine what they'll do when they're all back at full strength. Now, losing Mary and Spain wasn't ideal, but the Raiders played it smart. Chinn may not be the best in coverage, but he's a hard hitter and costs half as much. That's a solid trade-off. As for Malcolm Koonce, this 1-year deal is his chance to prove he can stay healthy. Lined up next to Crosby, Wilkins, and Butler, this defensive front is looking strong. Though adding some depth wouldn't hurt. Keep an eye on the draft, because Mason Graham is still a possibility. Now, let's talk offense. The Raiders had a real shot at Chris Godwin, but he turned down massive offers to stay in Tampa Bay. Nothing you can do about that. So, what's next? The team still needs another wide receiver, and if Cooper Kupp comes cheap, why not take a chance? The more weapons on the field, the better. There are also whispers about Najee Harris, and a new linebacker is definitely in the cards. Whether that's re-signing Divine Diablo, targeting Dre Greenlaw, or making a move for Byron Murphy. Free agency is still unfolding, and trust me, big moves are coming. So, stay patient, stay locked in, and get ready. This offseason is just heating up. Stay calm. Big moves are coming. Every offseason, there's panic in the early days of free agency. Fans start worrying, asking, why aren't we making big moves? But guess what? By the end, everything usually falls into place. Right now, I'm happy about a few key things. First, bringing back Malcolm Koonce was a smart move. He's getting the best contract of his career, and it's well-deserved. Second, Chinn is a solid replacement for Trevon Moehrig. Not perfect, but a hard-hitting, budget-friendly option. Now, what's next? The Raiders still need another linebacker and a wide receiver. There are names floating around. Stephon Diggs? Not my top pick. Amari Cooper? Interesting. But if the price is right, Cooper Kupp would be a game changer. Just don't expect a Devontae Adams-type deal. Oh, and here's a little bonus. Geno Smith might be in the building soon. Stay tuned, because things are about to get very interesting. And before we wrap up, if you're watching this and haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? A huge 46% of you watch these videos but aren't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and like the video. It helps a lot. I'll be back the moment the Raiders make a big move, so stay locked in. This offseason is just getting started.